week's news was neither lit nor on fleek, nor was it 3 fire emojis. Now, granted, I'm still a little shook, JSYK, but I personally believe Kennedy's retirement is super warped, and I'm happy to announce that in saying that, all the slang words I just used are now officially dead forever. And that includes warped, a term that doesn't even exist, but which I've preemptively ruined just in case. Remember, teens, don't let white men in their 40s hear the cool words you use. We will bury them. So look, the big question here is, who is going to replace Kennedy? And the administration has made their plans pretty clear, with Mike Pence tweeting, "Thank you to Justice Anthony Kennedy for your long career of service." Trump will nominate a strong conservative in the tradition of the late Justice Scalia, which is a little weird. You don't generally stand up at someone's retirement party and say, "Thank you for everything you did for this company, Robert, and rest assured that we will replace you with someone exactly like that other guy who used to work here that we always liked much more than you." And Trump already has a list of potential nominees assembled with the help of the Conservative Federalist Society, whose vice president seems pretty confident in their choices.
Is there a leading contender for you?
No, there's not.
Really not?
No, the list is really good.
They're not in order? You're just saying...
No. You can throw a dart at that list, and in my view, you'd be fine.
Well, you're in luck on that one, because that will almost definitely be this president's entire decision-making process. And there's also a non-zero chance he could just hit Mike Pence and call it a day. And given all of this, it is understandable that Democrats are now desperately trying to game out arguments that would let them obstruct or delay Trump's nomination. They've appealed to Mitch McConnell's sense of fairness and consistency by pointing out that he refused to confirm Merrick Garland before a major election. The problem there is that McConnell couldn't give a flying fuck about fairness or consistency, meaning some Democrats have now been forced to move on to Plan B.
The President of the United States right now is a subject of an ongoing criminal investigation. An investigation that every member of this committee knows could end up before the Supreme Court. I believe that this committee should or can do not believe that this committee should or can in good conscience consider a nominee put forward by this president until that investigation is concluded.
OK, so merits of that argument aside, there is a fundamental problem there, and that is that Republicans have 51 seats in the Senate, and they need 51 votes to confirm the new justice. So unless Democrats can convince their entire party to oppose the nomination and persuade a number of Republicans over to their side, they are shit out of luck, meaning it's time for Democrats' favourite game, hope Susan Collins flips and be disappointed when she doesn't! It's America's most depressing game show. And look, the consequences here will almost certainly be extremely grim. Just watch CNN legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin seemingly visit every single show on CNN to do whatever the exact opposite of sugarcoating is.
Roe v. Wade is doomed. It is gone because Donald Trump won the election. Abortion will be illegal in quite a significant part of the United States soon. All this fantasy talk about, oh, I don't know if Roe v. Wade is going to be overturned.
Yeah, which we just
of course it's going to be overturned. Roe v. Wade is going to disappear. It arrived in 1973, and it will die shortly.
Jeff, I heard you say earlier that within 18 months abortion could be illegal in as many as 20 states.
No, I said abortion will be illegal in as many as 20 states because Roe v. Wade is dead today.
Wow! I would not want to hear Jeffrey Toobin tell his daughter that their dog passed away. Sweetheart, Baxter was taken to a farm upstate and then shot in the face. He's dead now. He's dead. He's got no face anymore. But look, I'm happy to say here that there is actually some good news, because it turns out there is a constitutional loophole that allows Democrats to... I'm obviously lying here. There is no good news. Everything is terrible now. And look, barring some massive screw-up from Trump, the only thing anyone can really do now is vote. And there are actually two key elections you should really try and vote in. One in 2016 and one in 2014, because that is what got us into this mess. So I want you to go and find a medium-sized cardboard box right now. Take a pen and write "Time Machine" on the side of it. Not because it'll take you backwards in time. It won't. It's a cardboard box. But what I want you to do is to scream into it. Just empty all the anger and frustration that you're feeling right now into that box. And when you're done, tape it up, go out, vote, knock on doors, and take that box with you. And if you ever come across someone who is thinking of sitting out an election because neither of the candidates quite do it for them, and there's not much difference between them anyway, open that box into their fucking face and let yourself from this week scream some sense into them. And now, this.